Hello, welcome to Mother Mouth Medicine. I'm Stephanie, and today, a couple of days after the summer solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere, I would like to take you to our allotment garden. It's a little bit blowy, there is some building work going on over there, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, everything is in bloom and so green and growing. Very lush. So today I would like to take you on a little journey to meet a herb and take you on a journey into the season and a self-care or tending practice with this herb, with this plant, and hopefully we'll build up a wonderful connection to it. So the herb or plant is this one here. It's called St. John's Wort, and I reckon lots of you know this herb already. It's a total sun herb. Not just astrologically it is associated with the sun, but it just blooms right now in its full glory. And I would like to invite you to harvest this herb, and you can probably harvest it still within the next month quite well, and then to make a body oil with it. And we will end this video today with a self-care or tending practice, a body oiling self-massage practice to come home into our bodies. So let's have a look at this plant in a bit more detail. So St. John's Wort's Latin name is Hypericum perforatum, and if you have a closer look at the stems and leaves, it's probably not going to be that clear from this video. You will see that there are lots of black dots and lots of black dots on the leaves and stems, and these are the plant's glands where it exudes, for example, a very well-known compound called hypericin. And here is the glorious flower, totally star-shaped, bright and yellow like the sun. And it's really interesting because the sun, the plant St. John's Wort, really brings exactly that into our lives. And when you put the plant into oil, something magical happens. So all of these the blackness from the glands and the dots and the yellowness from the flowers, they turn the oil blood red, which is really interesting because this plant it's such a tonic for our nervous system. It uplifts and brings the sun into our bodies, into our lives. But it is also used topically as a wound herb, so there is a relation to skin and blood. And I nearly never want to tell people what happens when you actually infuse the flowers and stems and leaves in oil, because it astonishes me every year when I make this oil, this alchemy and transformation, when the oil actually turns blood red. This is just absolutely magical. So I will now show you how to harvest the herb and how to make the body oil with it. But coming back to harvesting the herb, I usually cut a full sprig or small stem with leaves and open flowers of the main stem, and making sure I only pick clusters of open flowers and leave enough flowers on each plant to seed so the plant can reproduce. And here is the plant. I just thought I'll try and have a look if we can see the black dots on the plants. Yeah. And then we'll try and press it down a bit. Now let's cover the plant material in a base oil. I use olive oil quite often, extra virgin, but you can use sunflower, almond or grapeseed oil, or any kind of base oil that you would like to put on your body. And over the next month or so, you can fill up the jar and put more oil on top of it. And I make sure I also cover all the plant material in oil and press the plant material down, so nothing sticks out. And sometimes you get some insects in there and stuff. I just take them out, close the lid, and then this wonderful tincture will inhabit a prominent sunny spot on my windowsill for the next 3 to 4 weeks, and this is when the magic happens. And then we decant it into a dark bottle and make sure none of the plant material remains. Now let's have a look how we can use this oil to tend to ourselves. So now, if you'd like to join me, we'll do a little practice with the oil. This can take anything from a few minutes to 30 minutes. So it's best to find a time and a space in your home where you will be undisturbed for that amount of time. And sometimes I do the practice naked. So yeah. Let's take a few drops of the oil into your palm and warm the oil between your hands. And then inhale the oil. And pause and sit quietly with the oil in your hands, and then ask your body, where do I want to be touched today? What part of me is calling for attention? And then lay your hands on that part of your body. This can be anywhere. Your hands, your feet, your chest, your breasts, your pubic bone. And begin there, wherever you are drawn. This isn't about technique, this is about listening. ask your body, how do you want to be touched? What do you need right now? And then follow your sensations, follow your instincts. Gently rub the oil into your skin. And sometimes you might just want to stay there, breathing, holding, feeling and receiving your touch. Sometimes you want to press. Do whatever feels right. And when you feel complete, say softly, "Thank you. I love you. I'm listening." So, this practice can take a few minutes to 30 minutes or so. It's a way back to our body, to our hands, to presence, really. So, thank you so much for being here with me, and thank you, St. John's Wort. Yeah, see you on the next new moon.